Alrighty folks, welcome to BBTV and today's first topic, your first Math 11 video for the year, ratios and rates. A little bit of word art there for you. Looks like a fraction because these are all basically just fractions. And the only difference is how we define what a ratio is and what a rate is. And basically the short answer is that a ratio is when you compare two similar items or two similar quantities or units in a fraction, and rates compare two different items or two different quantities or two different units. So let me give you an example here and sort of explain what we mean. So let's say you have a friend who's also doing this math course, and it's going to take them 21 days to learn chapter 1. But because you have an amazing teacher, it's only going to take you 7 days. So we're comparing two similar things, 2 days that is, and so but there's a ratio of how long it takes them to learn to how long it takes you to learn. And the ratio is 21 to 7. But you can reduce that down if you want to if you divide top and bottom by 7, you get 3 to 1. Okay, and the key thing here is that the units cancel out. So ratios don't have any units because you compare two similar things, and whenever you divide two similar things, they cancel out. Like 5 over 5 is 1, days divided by days is also 1. So the ratio of days it takes your friend to learn math to your learning speed is a 3 to 1 ratio, we say. In more real world terms, if you have a bike, like a bicycle, whatever, there are gear ratios. How many teeth there are on one gear compared to how many teeth there are in the next one, whatever. We call those gear ratios. It's also the same kind of thing in your car, whatever, but you don't care about that right now, but that's an idea. Rates are a little different. So rates compare two different things like kilometers and hours. So if you talk about I traveled, say for example, 13 kilometers in 2 hours, that is your rate of speed, 13 kilometers every 2 hours. But you know we don't typically talk about speed in those terms. We typically talk about it in terms of kilometers per 1 hour. And so we sorry, I didn't want the announcement to interrupt there. So what we do is we reduce that down by dividing 13 divided by 2, and you get 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. Okay, but don't forget the units. Kilometers divided by hours is kilometers per hour. Okay, and so my rate of speed is 6.5 kilometers per 1 hour. And so because my bottom unit is 1, I call that a unit rate. Okay, it's special because the bottom unit is 1. This is just a regular rate because the bottom unit is something besides 1. 13 kilometers every 2 hours. That's just normal. But when the bottom unit is 1, 6.5 kilometers per hour, $4 per hour, number of boys per girl, I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. You get the idea. When it's per 1 something, that's called a unit rate. Okay, some real world application for stuff here. Two of my favorite things in the world, and probably yours too, bacon and sausages. You go to buy them at the store, and you're thinking to yourself, I want the most yummy, fatty, meaty goodness per dollar. I want to get the most of it in me. What's the best deal here? And some grocery stores will actually give you a rate that you're paying. Sometimes you got to calculate it yourself. So just remember what is it you're saying when you're trying to find the rate of something. And a lot of grocery stores will tell you the price per 100 grams. Okay, so to calculate that, just look at that word there, per. Per means divide, basically, right? So like percent divided by 100. Okay, so dollars per 100 grams, basically to calculate the rate that I'm paying for bacon and sausage, I just have to take the number of dollars it costs per 100 grams. So this is going to be kind of easy because right here, this is 500 grams, so it's $3.99 per 500 grams divided by 500 grams. But I want per 100 grams. So divide top and bottom by 5. And that'll give me 100 grams on the bottom. Okay, so that gives me 80 cents per 100 grams for bacon. So what I want you to do, I'm going to stop the video, and before you watch the next one, I want you to find the price per 100 grams for if you're to buy sausages, given the price that you have there. Okay, so work it out, and I'll give you the answer in the next video.